Hello and welcome to the first part in this look back at Resident Evil's. I'm actually playing the Wii version, but it is the GameCube version just ported over rightly to the Wii. And there's two difficulty levels. I think it's normal. Oh, I just pressed the wrong one too. I was going to go for a normal. Never mind. And you can only choose as Chris and Jill as you could in the first one. You can play in Rebecca if in certain events through Chris's story.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris!
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare. This way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
There are only 3 S.T.A.R.S members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
It's going to be a little bit hard to put input here and just commentate because there's a few cutscenes that cut in and out, so I'll try my best.
A dining room.
In the original one, there wasn't actually a save point right at the start of the game. It's a bit silly to have it there, really. But yeah, it is a bit silly, really.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Actually, thinking about that save point, it would be handy later on, actually, probably. And one of the first things you'll notice that's an improvement is the voice acting. It's a lot better than it was in the PlayStation 1 version. We just need to go down here for another cutscene. Not a nice one either, but... there's no point fighting him, just go back, another cutscene will happen. Too many cutscenes.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it. What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
We now have to head back to the main hall. Pretty much the same as it was in Resident Evil 1 on PlayStation 1.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Like in the PlayStation 1 version, there is a way to speed this up. I find the best way is to run up the stairs, back that a little bit more actually, and then you just run back down and it'll trigger the next cutscene.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Right now, with all those cutscenes, I do apologise. Well, that's out of my hands, so I don't really need to apologise. But it is kind of annoying when you want to sort of get into it. This game was released in 2002, different months throughout the world. I think it was March in Japan. I could be wrong on that. Oh no, here we go. It was March 22nd. April 30th in North America, and Europe got it in September 13th. If I'm correct, that's next Monday. It'll be officially 10 years old in Europe. I didn't get it till 2003. I think it was towards the end, probably about, might have been September 2003 actually, roughly about that sort of time. I got it for about, I think it was £8, which I thought was a really good price at the time. I know it was a year old, but still it was a good price, I felt. I only played the Resident Evil on PlayStation 1, so I really want to see what this one was like and what it had to offer. And I don't regret buying it, to be honest. I regret giving it away, but I got it back last year. I think it's for a tenner on the Wii, which wasn't too bad. I was just happy to have it back, really, because I hadn't played it since 2004, 2003, and I'd just seen it there for a tenner. It's when no, I did have my PlayStation 3 at the time, actually. So I just seen it there and fancied a game of it, really. Playing it again. That's the reason I bought it, really. I think at first I didn't actually like it. I didn't like the changes. I didn't dislike the game. I just didn't like the changes at first. But once the game went on a bit, I kind of got used to them. And I actually, looking back on that, I actually think they're a lot better than the first game on PlayStation 1, because I think this backstory is a little bit vague in the PlayStation 1 game compared to this one, and I think there's a lot more of an emotional story tied to this one. So that's really the main things I like that have changed. But I will go through what's different, because I'm only doing Jill's part commentary. I will show you Chris's story. I might do a bit of commentary where I feel there's something I need to I want to talk about, but it's just really to speed things up, as I've said before. There is a statue like there was in the PlayStation 1 thing. I can't remember what it does give you now, but I'm just going to push it over so I can go and get it later on. Also, I don't know if the memos come up about the danger weapons. Like oh, there you go, yeah, emergency evade. It's basically if a zombie attacks you and you've got a dagger, and I think there's a stun gun type thing. It's like I can't think, the taser type thing. If they grab you from the front, you can just attack them and get away, which I think was a really good idea. I thought it was clever. So that's really another change that I think was really quite good. I used to shout when this statue went over. I used to shout in a silly voice because I can't remember how old I was now. I was about 11 on when the first one came out. Well, no, I wasn't 11. I was 11 when I got the first one. I used to shout "clean it" in a silly voice. And that's the end for this part. So thank you very much for watching. And hopefully you'll join me for the next part.